Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Uh, Sorry for the title. Didn't mean to give you uh, a bunch of what am I trying to think? When you build up for something, suspense. Uh, what we're going to talk about is basically a lot of things, a lot of just different things that I feel like need to be talked about, need to be discussed. Multiple different cases, but there's going to be some good stuff here. And I think that, you know, we're the reason I did this right before so I have a members only live scheduled for 6 o'clock today. So I figured it would be fair to do one publicly for everybody and then do a members only right after. So, how you guys doing? Hope everybody's well. Let me see. There's one person I was kind of looking for. I want to see if she comes in here. Let's see. I was hoping a surprise, baby. No. No thanks. We are, I think we're done with
I don't think we are.
we know. Yeah.
Unless God decides to.
Hey, Jeff Kent,
Surprise
doing
us.
well. Doing well. Glad you are as well. Um, so Brianna, you have to go to, so you'll go to your Safari um, link. Yeah, you have to either or whatever your browser is you use on your iPhone. Go to Safari, go to YouTube, um, slash what is it? YouTube.
It's youtube.com/join/cracking
Yes.
cases.
Yeah. YouTube.com/join/cracking cases. Right. Okay.
Or is it youtube.com/cracking cases/join?
Yeah. You say it again.
Let me.
I will.
have to
I
see.
will. I will
Hold on.
butcher it again.
Hold on.
Sherry's opinion. Did you get my message? Hold on. Where did you send it? Yeah, there you go. Angela James. True. So on iPhones, it's different. It won't.
Hold on. It's not that. It's YouTube. youtube.com/cracking cases/join.
Yeah. So I'll put it in the chat for you.
Yeah. Okay. It's cracking cases/join, not joint/cracking cases.
So youtube.com/. There you go. All right. So moving on, moving forward. Uh, there, I just dropped it. Why is it not doing it? So it's not sharing to Facebook or something. It wouldn't let me. Do you have a boo boo on your lip? Yeah. So this happened on the vigil, like on our way back. I have been fighting this thing. It started out as like a chapped lip, like a bump right there, and I don't know if it was like from the heat or from sweating or what, but I mean it was pretty painful. And somebody made a rude comment about it before, and I was like, and tried to imply something. I was like, man, come on, just give it a rest. It's ridiculous. But I mean, it is what it is. If I cared that much about it, I probably wouldn't be on here with the camera on, right? Um, Heat blister, yes, 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 yes. Cold blister, heat blister, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Okay, so there's one person I'm looking for because I wanted to call, make sure this was taken care of before I went any further. Um, her name is. Thank you, guys. I just now saw all these members. My lord, Brianna, thank you. Amber Robinson, thank you. Wow, guys.
Stormy.
Stormy, thank you. Mama Bear, none. Thank you for the super sticker. Y'all are awesome. Thank y'all so much. Um, y'all made me forget the screen name. Anyway, this one person, uh, I've seen them on a lot of different channels over the past few days, and they're in here a lot, and it bothers me. And I would just rather this person, if they're going to be like this, so in these other chats, they did nothing. Like, it was in every single chat, made it a point to try to cause drama and a discussion about us. And no, you know who it is.
No, I'm saying Angel Pete in the
Oh,
middle.
Angel P, thank you. Uh, yeah. So this person, I was gonna let them know straight to their face. I would rather them just not follow this channel, because don't come over here and be friendly, and then be over there trying to cause a problem in every single chat, speaking very you know negative of us, and saying, so are you, I hope you speak about Cam and Allie. I hope you do. I don't. I pay attention, and I don't want anybody like that apart. I don't care about clicks, views, subscribers. I don't care about that. If you're going to be one of those kind of people, I mean, at least try to hide it.
At least get a second account.
Yeah, at least get I mean, Lord.
People don't realize we see comments in other people's chats.
You asked about my comment. I responded to you. It's long. No, it's not you, Sherry. It's Let me actually. I'll go over here and look real quick, so because I have it right here. I just the name completely slipped my mind as soon as I got on this live.
Pause it. I'll tell you. I mean, mute it.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. So.
I whispered it.
Yeah, Mystic Firefly.
Oh.
I'm going to say it because I want them to know it's too much. That causes problems between platforms, and that's not what it's about. That's where problems get started between people for no reason. And that's these people. Now, I understand she's going through health issues. She makes it very clear, but that still doesn't give you the right to degrade and slander people like that. That's not fair, guys. So that's all I'm going to say. And on that. Now, did you see what I posted in the community section yesterday? If you followed the last live we did, when we were talking, to the family of Richard Honaker, and we were talking about the three different men. All the names start with R.
And the woman.
And the woman.
Who's living as a man.
Yeah,
so that makes
who's living as a man, and that's her prerogative. Not speaking in any way, shape, or form negatively about anything like that. That's not what we said that for. It's just brings maybe some more understanding to why that person was targeted, along with these other three men. There was a girl that went missing on June 14th out of the same place, neighborhood, same road. I mean, Richard's house is here, her house is here. Went missing on the 14th. Please pray that something happens and she is found. That is disturbing. Something you can only call this stuff accidental. All these deaths accidental until it's just getting out of hand. This is 4 people, and there was also another one, but she was recovered safely. Yeah. So I'll pull it up, and I'm going to show that stuff because it's very interesting. Yeah. So we'll go that part first. Bear with me, dude. I got good stuff. Just you gotta chill. So. Andrew, what are you talking about, bro? I have no power to summon anyone. I just wanted a talk, nothing more. Nobody said anything about you, bro?
Yeah, there was one person that was saying that he wanted to talk.
Well, if he wants to, I mean, what are you wanting to talk about? Put it in the chat. Guys, be respectful of everybody here. Everyone. Good vibes. See, nothing's wrong with me. My kids are just. Oh, April King. I understand those days. Those days are terrible. Let's see. Let me find this and I'll share it for you guys. Should have been more prepared, but I'm not. So we're just going to do it off the hip because they tend to be better that way. Sometimes they're not. So here they are. Okay. I want to pull up all of them just so we. Okay, cool. All right, so she is 19 years old. Let me pull up the very last one so I have all three of them in front of me. Awesome. Oh, Sarah Silva, thank you. Guys, y'all are awesome. Y'all have to do that. Please do not get discouraged if members only lives are few and far between. Thank you, Sherry's in Sherry's opinion. Thank you. I didn't mean to miss you too. I went back and caught that. Yeah, please.
PCB.
Elizabeth PCB. My gosh, guys. Y'all are awesome. So here's what I'm gonna show you. Pull this one up first. So this is from the Richlands Police Department. This is the same Ellie that is covering or was investigating Richard's case. The Richlands Police Department is asking for the public's assistance in locating a missing person. Kayla Marie Cochran, 19 years of age, of Richlands, was last seen on June 14, 2022, leaving her residence located on Ellen Street on foot. Kayla is described as a white female, 5 foot 3 inches, 150 pounds, with blue eyes, brown hair. Her family and friends are concerned for her well-being. If you have any information of Kayla's whereabouts, you are asked to contact the Richlands Police Department Investigator Bender at 276-964-9134. Okay. Oh, no, wrong one. Wrong one. All right, let me pull the next one up. This is her. And again, all this is in the community section if you want to have it for your own references. That's her. I'm going to show this now. This is the crazy part right here, guys. Okay. Can y'all see that? Okay, cool. So you remember the address, Ellen Street. There's 291 Ellen Street. Richard stayed here. Okay. This is where she is missing from. Richard was found back here behind this water tower. The other gentleman that was a little bit older, not tell me the names. Not Ray Nesbitt, but Ricky Griffith. He was found in the water here. Now, the crazy thing about this is, so Mr. Griffith's daughter has been reaching out to us, and she said that when the autopsy report came back, there was no water in his lungs. And they could not even have an open casket, like a viewing on his wake and funeral because he was beaten so badly. That was her words. Ray Nesbitt was found over here on the. Can y'all see my mouse right there? I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he was found here, and then Richard right here. But this is where he lived in relation to this young lady. And then there was another, the Rebecca woman. she, I can't remember. She was somewhere very close here too, right? This is just strange, and I feel like, guys. I
I
mean,
think Kayla was found.
was Kayla found?
That's
When?
what I was trying to look up, and then somebody just texted me and said that she was.
Well, if she is, amazing, awesome. I didn't know that, so praise the Lord for that. Amazing. I mean, just think of it.
Oh,
How
goodness,
scary. I mean, that is so scary.
Located safe. Yep. Awesome.
Okay, make sure post that and edit that one post. That's golly. I was just like, how many people, innocent people, have to go missing or be found deceased? Now the thing is, with all the other three gentlemen, they all disappeared at different times. Okay, and they're all found in the same area. Now, the one found in the water lives in a different county, and disappeared taking his trash out. It's just insane. So that's good news. Oh man, that's awesome.
I was wondering because one of the news stories that I tried to click on wasn't going, like it had been deleted. So I wondered. And then she texted me and said that she was found. So
Hold on
I'm
one
so
second,
glad.
guys. And before any rumors start, I have to deal with one of my children. Thank you. Gosh. It's like you're scared now to turn your camera off and mute to deal with something that's nobody else's business. And, anyway, anywho, so,
It behooves me.
oh gosh, don't do that. Now, there is an issue I have. This is not against any other creator. This is not against anyone except for these are the issues I have.
What the heck is happening?
This practice of saying breaking before information, that's not fair to viewers. It doesn't matter whose content or who any of that. We got to be careful with that. People have spoke to the stables. Just people didn't record it. And I'll tell you this too. Those people at that stable have told different things. Remember when we spoke to them? She walked down to the when we were down. She walked down there and spoke to me.
That was one of the first. Was that the first time we were there?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's not saying that what she said if there is valid or not at that stable. I'm not saying it is or it isn't. But what I am saying is it's been pushed around that we can now verify that Summer Wells was, that all the speculation of her going missing on the 14th could now be put to rest because of something that creator did out of one of the discount tobaccos. We brought that information out to YouTube, and it doesn't matter that it was us or anybody else. Say if it was freaking say it was who is it? Who's somebody just random from not even in true crime. That's a YouTuber that we like. Who you like?
Christina Randall.
Well, say it was Christina Randall, and she says, "Hey, I was just going through Tennessee, and I stopped by this discount tobacco, and they said, hey, on the 15th, my manager said that Summer was in this store with her mother." Now, we can't validate that and say that that's 100% true, but then we have somebody, though, that has said they witnessed seeing her on the 15th. Regardless of whose information it is, it's not breaking, and it's not fair to do that if, that these are things that people should have been, that especially creators that are covering this case, should be very fluent in. What has been said, what has been talked about, You know, that's a good practice. We try to pay attention to everybody's information, good, bad, or ugly, because it's good to be very versed in everybody's information, because if you're going to cover a case, it's good to be that way. I'm just saying that, hey, we have to be fair. Now, that's not speaking, like I said, don't take this as speaking ill on any of them. I'm just asking that, be careful with that. Is that fair? Does that make sense? Get where I'm coming from? Now, another thing is, too, the same, the same person that I said that was in the chat, that was in multiple chats now, you know, uh, it was brought up in another creator's. What did I miss? I'm trying not to pay attention so I don't get off topic. Yeah, even if a big bunny brought it out, it's valuable. Exactly. No, I haven't seen Plunder's newest video. I need to, though. Mama Bear. Cam Lacey says there's another missing. Out of Richlands? Hey, Miss Christine. Just saw you. Yeah, it's just, you got to be careful with that. And then there's, the I had to clear this up, and I'm going to go ahead and do it on this panel. I did it on somebody else's yesterday. That same creator said that there was SUV and people up on the Wells property, and that canoe coming off the hill. Now let me break this down. This is something that should have been known too. Do you remember the interview with Don and Brian Enton down at the bottom of the property, that where you see the green Suburban sitting behind Don? Does that look familiar? Has anybody seen the canoe that's leaned up against the side of the house? He goes on to say that people might have been doing something illegal, or even, maybe it was the property owner going and getting their belongings and driving off. That is not cool. What's not pulling up? Let's see. Resources for missing exploited children. I have not seen that. Are you? Did you see that? The Summer was removed?
Coconut Cream said Summer is still listed as an active Amber Alert.
Still act, yes.
I don't know how to.
Cam, don't lie, you was eating a cupcake. What are you talking about?
When you turn the camera on.
Oh, probably. You know me and them cupcakes, man. Dang. I'm not. I'm missing out. I'm praying inside joke. What's up? I already did.
No.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Didn't I? Mama Bear, I pulled that up. Thank you. I thought.
No, she sent another one. There's two.
Oh.
One about another missing person, and then.
That's where I didn't see that one. I'm like, it's going by fast. I'm trying to. Camp Lacey says there's another missing. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, it's not okie dokie to talk about Richard's case. It's not what you said about fentanyl and stuff. Now, Richard had been doing well in his life. He did have a past, but he had been out of trouble and was clean for many years. And now I can't speak of the others, but they are all found. If you heard the family speak about the shape in which Richard's remains were found, it's just, he was torn in half, and they tried to say that he fell and that, like, hit a branch and it did that damage. And I'm like, wow. Okay. Now, there was a comment I was trying to find, and hey, Kay Davis, thank you for becoming a member. Do y'all get what I was talking about now? About the video, though, of the canoe and the green? that was her. And I don't know why I feel like that kayak is key somehow in Summer's case. I have no, I don't know. I just know that I saw it up there, leaned up against the house, and you can look about anybody's footage that was up on the property. She's on there, folks. I found her, and so did my mods. There, thank you, Scott H. On the okay, missing is exploited. So I was able to. I want to explain this too before we move on. Okay, good. Yes, Scott H just clarified that. I didn't know. I didn't say either way. I was just saying somebody in the chat said, "Did you know that it was removed?" So I'm glad people verified that. Good. It's good to be able to clear those things up at, right as soon as they're talked about. Can you drop the join link again? People are asking. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Allie's gonna put it in
But
there.
right here's this. She is still there.
Okay. Yeah, here. There she is. Is Kayla found alive? Yes. Allie updated that on the community section. Yes, I heard about that too, and I am cautious. Now I'm not letting anybody up on my panel, and that's just to be safe. So Scott just emailed too. He said,
okay.
"Who was the person killed in a boating accident?" That's strange, right? Just the circumstances that they said there was no like a wreck or anything. It's just like that he had fell overboard and drowned. That is strange. Strange. The things that happen. They found in Bristol, not very long back, they found human remains. Oh, sorry, that's Richard's cousin that just now texted me. Oh, just a few when I'm done with live. All right. Did y'all know that though? Did that clear up about that one video about the vehicles coming off of Ben Hill? Does that make sense? I can show it if need be. Have y'all heard that before though? Yeah, possible, Jaded, possible. Like it, we had a hard time the other night finding some court information that we'd found before, and it took us a while, but we finally were able to find it. Cherokee Lake, yes, I did. Real sunflower.
Thank you, Sophie, for becoming a member.
Did I miss her? Thank you, Sophie.
Hey, Ginger Snap.
Hey, Ginger Snap. Did they ever identify the human remains in Bristol? No.
I don't think so.
Never heard anything about it. Through my knowledge, now that I'm only speaking, I haven't heard. Hey, Raybird. Yeah, that's exactly who that was. 100%. Now,
I would say as far as those remains that were found, a lot of times around here, they don't identify them until they send them off for the autopsy and everything. And sometimes that can take a couple of months. I know that's happened with prior cases, at least in this area. I don't know how it works other places, but around here, that's usually what they do.
Gosh, guys, y'all are crazy. This is be like a record members live, and y'all please don't feel pressured that you have to do so, because we always try to make it fair. If we do a members only, we'll make it public after the members see it. We just have to do when members are paying for their memberships to be a part of this channel. So we have to we sometimes they get the short end of the stick, because we do more stuff for everybody and do nothing for them. And so it's just fair. We try to be fair to everybody. Okay, yeah, Rebecca Bloom. Now this is a problem too. I'm glad you brought that up. I am so glad you brought that up because that's where I was getting to go to before I finished this. Yes, he is out going and taking videos and doing things. But also there's been a lot of things that said that is not accurate. And there's also they throw shade very early on and still do on saying people haven't done things in that area. From July of 2021 to February 2022, we stayed in that area. We stayed doing searches. We stayed doing, and people, they were saying, "What are you doing? Who are you? Look at us. Look at all the good work we do," and all that. And that's not fair. You can't come in months into a case and just crap on everybody that's been. Now, if they would, and if y'all saw the approach early on with us, we would have been very open to been, team up and be a huge team of people working together, but it didn't go that way. And they wonder where hard feelings come from, and that's why you come in, you threaten people, you go, it was a bad ordeal. Now that's not, I don't care. I don't give two shits if I get credit or if Allie gets credit for anything. But the information that was found needs to be taken account of, because, and I'll give Bullhorn Betty credit for this. She said in her live I was watching, if it wasn't for certain people going to the area and talking and getting information from locals, store employees, etc., whoever it may, a lot of the info that we have right now would not be out there. So it is. Now, this is the very fine line that has to be walked between putting what law enforcement says as misinformation and derailing an investigation. There's a very fine line between that. Now, use your words. Say, this is speculation if you speak on speculation. This is fact if you have something to back it up and show that you can back it up. This is allegedly, whatever it may be. Be very clear with that. But also, when you speak to people, this is this person's take of this. Does that mean it's fact? That's a eyewitness or whoever it may be. Okay, that's where the issue lays. Okay. It's just it's disheartening sometimes because we could be farther along than where we are now if it wasn't for the drama and stuff that ensued when big things were happening. If people don't remember back, we had, and this all went away after this. And that one day in December the 10th, that fateful day, December 10th, 2021, Gene Robinson from EquiSearch was coming up on our panel talking. Divers were coming up. Twyla was in the chat from EquiSearch. Progress was being made. And then drama happened, and it all, in lack of better word, shit the bed. Done. Gone. Who does that hurt? Summer. Summer's case is who that hurts. That's what's upsetting. I don't care. Yes, my feelings got hurt. Yes, Allie's feelings got hurt. Boo-hoo for us, but we're not a missing 6-year-old now, but a missing child. It hurts her above all else.
Not to change the subject, but the missing person that Lacey had talked about from Cedar Bluff,
yes,
she said was located this morning. Found.
Lacey was too, as well.
But one Lacey was talking about in the chat.
Let's see here. But that's the thing. That's the problem, though, and I will say that social media did cause problems and hurt Summer's case and investigation. even on that part of it, even if it wasn't law enforcement, the other people that were bringing their expertise and their you know um, and their you know whatever their professions and using it in their spare time to search for this child. That was all torn apart. Desert Lover, thank you for becoming a member. Be botanical, better together. Exactly, 100% agree. Yeah, she helps so much. Let's see. There's something good about you.
Uh-uh.
Let me see what else. Oh, thank you, Mon. How you said Moni C? Monty C? Dude's face is sinking in. Is it Nitro Racer? Is my face sinking in? Let's see your face, bro. Come on up here. Peace. I ain't putting up with it today. I got it. It's ridiculous, man. If the trolls are gonna come in, so I got something to show y'all that's funny. I'm gonna be very careful. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. I mean, this is this. I made something. Yeah, it's only fair, and it's for a laugh. So I noticed I was on the back of a panel. They had me with a baby bonnet and a passy in my mouth on the back of somebody's screenshot. So I made this, and I think it jokes. Now, should I or should I not?
You know, my thoughts on things.
Lisa or anything. I want to show it, but it would be, I don't want to cause problem. I don't want to stoop to nobody's level, but it's funny. Oh my gosh, it was funny. No, Cam, you're good. All right, drama needs to be avoided. Yes, it does. I think you're handsome. Thank you, Agnes. Thank you. I feel more handsome than I ever have in my life. So I'm proud of it. Um, I have a little bit of what's it called? Self-esteem, confidence. Yeah, things I don't even know the words of because you haven't used them before. All right, so I will. Hold on. I'm gonna remove me for a second to show y'all. That is just my background. It says if you have not spit hate for real, then you haven't spit hate through a drama grill. The grill thing. I was like, well, my new that's my new profession. I'm gonna get into making grills, I guess. Oh my gosh. Anyway, beautiful artwork. I mean, it's like if they want to get into the whole editing thing, I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that. I've gotten pretty good at this editing stuff. And be careful on that. Now, I'm sure there's people better, but I've gotten pretty good at it. Now, I'll fight back with that. It is a masterpiece. It's the crime talk with Terry, cracking cases. Am I missing stuff?
Yeah.
How? It was egos that caused the problem. That's true.
Exactly right.
Look, I could laugh. I even laughed at seeing my picture with the baby bonnet and Patsy last night. I was like, that's pretty funny. You forgot to add.
That's funny.
Oh.
Remember when I showed you?
Y'all could hear me, right? When I was not up on here. Burgling turds. Beautiful word. Let's give thank you. And then there's the creator over there that says I love Cam. She had how many videos at one point in time?
She had 67 videos, and 60 of them were about us.
Yeah.
And now she has many, many more.
Yeah,
Many
at
more.
that point in time, she had 67 videos on her channel total, and 60 were just about us. So that's why I did that one that way. Oh, y'all couldn't hear me? Oh, that's here. Let me do it this way then. Maybe I can do it this way to be able to show. So let me pull this up this way. Where's the whole? Oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah, we'll just pull.
Yeah, the fine cone tune.
Fine cone tune. Pure joke, man. People get so angry about it. I mean, yeah. I mean, if I didn't speak, please, I will laugh with you. It's not a big deal. Is it not showing that now? There we go. So I can go over with everybody. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. So we have the turd burglars. You got the drama here, the laugh. They hate us because they ain't us. You got the old troll down here. It says on his laptop, Cam Troll Patrol. My favorite, the grill. You have not spit hate for real till you spit it through a drama grill. You got the real life Great Kazoo, that creator, and then I can't take credit for the other picture there that was done, but it was funny to me. But yeah, I think I'm going to get in the business of creating grills. I think it would be good. People hate on us for the YouTube thing, so maybe I'll be like, what's his name? Paul Wall, the grill creator. All right. Yeah. Anyway, so this is good. Now I'm going to get into what I really want to talk about. Whoo. You ready? All right. So Cam growing his beard more fuller. He's handsome like the Kurdish man. Oh, Lord. I did have a chin strap, and I usually have a full beard, but I was trying something. I just been very lazy and haven't cleaned it up. All right, so here we go.
Oh, they should see the pictures of whenever you decided you were going to grow your beard out.
You want me to show it?
We thought it looked real good at the time, and then we looked back at the pictures the other day, and we were like, well, wow.
Do you want me to show them?
Well, if you want.
Yeah, that'd just be something, like I said, we can talk about whatever we want to on here. It's not that's why I titled it the way I did. We just go from wherever, but I'm going to show you. I tried to grow this beard out to its fullest.
I got him like beard vitamins
potential.
And, he had beard shampoo and conditioner and oil and all kinds. Like he had a whole.
So I've always made fun of myself that I grow a pretty crappy mustache. So I try to do the best I can with it. Try to make it connect. I do visual illusions with it. I'm like, yeah, that connects. You can't tell. It's all about the illusions with the razor and the straight razor. You got to use a straight razor to get it, to really make it pop. Oh, yeah, so here it is. Woo!
I got some better ones.
Well, I thought this looked good. Here, I'm going to show this. I cannot wait.
Oh, it got better than that, though. It really did.
Did it?
Yeah.
So when I pull this up, y'all are going to get a kick out of this one real quick. I dare somebody come in here and say, this has nothing to do with Summer World. Well, it's not titled. It says, y'all wait to find out. Boy, that gets on my nerves. And that they're
Maybe
they're gonna
they-
take it. They're gonna be like, it gets on his nerves. Hurry, write it down.
Maybe the big secret was that you're growing your beard out again.
That's the big secret. Gotcha, trolls. Boy, wasted all that time for nothing. No, that's not the secret. Anyway, here it comes. I'm getting ready to share this. Boy. Okay, here. Woo! Now that's a nice beard. That's a look at that thing. Now I'd brush that thing daily. Take my beard by
multiple times a day.
multiple. I was like, oh, look at this. It's growing in so thick and full. Boy, who was I kidding? Who was I kidding?
We have two mirrors in our bedroom that like face each other, one on our dresser and one on our wall. And he would literally stand in the middle of them, and then he would like turn to one and brush it out, and then he would turn around and look at the other one and brush it out. And then funny.
So if I stood at that angle, it looked thicker on that one side on that chair. Look at that. Look at that volume. There's a laugh right there for everybody. So that's and it got worse than that. Now it got really long, and it got to where it
bushy.
And when I shaved it, I literally felt way better. I was like, boy, what
Well, it
was
was
I?
about this time last year when you shaved it because it was so hot, and you were like, I can't do it anymore.
Makes the pic. So I think the facial expression makes the pic. It sure does. Blue steel. This one right here. Perfect. That one.
Millie said, well, it's not that bad. Just don't grow it like that again.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that again. Not actually going to clean this up because this is getting, I don't know what this is. Anyway, on to the next thing. Enough about moi. What about you? So, hey, Sage Sleuth, what's up? Oh, you haven't missed much. Now, if you want to talk about my beard, we've covered that. Let's see. We covered my artwork. We covered some good things. We've had some, hit or misses there. Should have kept going. Trace McDowell. Should have kept going with what?
Growing the beard.
Oh, I've got more pictures that were here. Let me pull this one up. I was gonna wait and not show this one. But I guess it's happening. Oh Lord. Oh, look at that.
Why are you so angry in that one?
I don't have any idea, but that one's going to be one to show. This one is for you guys. If you want to laugh today, and I'm serious, this one will make you laugh. Oh my gosh. I think I was trying to look out of the corner of my eye and take a picture, and I have such
you look so mad.
I have such a Melungeon eyebrow here, like a caveman.
Mm-mm.
I do. I sure do. So it. Oh, hold on. This one will get over. Let's have a good laugh before we move on here. Let me get. That's not the one. Here it is. Oh, wowzers. Thank you, Twin Hearts 99, for becoming a member. Y'all are amazing, guys. Please make it. I want to be clear again. We will never ask anybody that's a subscriber, member, anything for Cash App, for a PayPal. We don't ask for that. We don't promote it in the chat. We don't expect you to give anything. We don't expect you to become a member. We want nothing of the sort. If you felt compelled to, you can. The option's there, but we do not promote it, and we do not ask for anything. Please just make that very, very clear for anybody who's new. Oh gosh, here it is. You ready? Dun dun dun. Oh Lord. Let's see here. Look at that angry face. I got hair stuck all to the side of my face. That's when it was trying to get thicker. I was trying to look out the corner of my eye. I did look like an angry fella right there.
No, you look real bad.
Very. Yeah, I look like Wolverine. Chunky Wolverine. Great. Yeah, thumbs up for. We do ask for that. Please put your touch DNA on that like button, or don't.
Since when did you become a talk show host?
Thank you for joining Cracking Cases. If you don't care on your way out, hit that thumbs up and leave your touch DNA, and we would appreciate it.
You're gonna have to run a banner across the bottom that says that I'm not pregnant.
He said, "Killer look." Made me spit my coffee out. Go ahead, Logan. Logan is Wolverine, you know that. Okay. Beast mode. Shing shing. Oh my gosh, I gotta get that down. That's how long ago was that?
I don't know, but you look so mad. I can't.
There you go, trolls. There's y'all some pictures to run with. Have fun with those. I've got many more. Y'all don't understand. I will laugh with you. Those kind of things are funny to me. Yeah. And I do cut my own hair. I do those fades on myself. That is one thing I am proud. I did cut my own beard.
Still do.
I still do. Grow, I said grow. All right, guys. I hope that was a little bit of a laugh for everybody. It might not be funny. Might not compare to the old donkey video where on the stables where the ass is talking to the asses. And I was not cussing, meaning what was said in that video. Might not compare to that, but just tried to make y'all laugh there. How about Berserker? Now, I thought about doing the whole, do I have a unibrow? Are you serious? I do not have a unibrow. That is not a unibrow. I have a Melungeon forehead. Thank you. Two different things. Two different things now. The unibrow is not one. See? Thank you. Pride myself on that one. I think I made sure to pull every one of them out when they even attempted in a young age. Yeah, guys, it's funny. Let's see here. I want to catch up with everybody's saying. Georgia girl said, okay. I mean, look, yeah, if it ain't your style today and we're just joking around, then, you know, it's all good. So this is what I want to talk about now. This is what I'm going to get into. So if we are going to talk about anything with summer skates, now there was a thing. Now, one thing I want to make very clear. I was on a live the other night on Ziggy's panel. I do not want to ever get mistaken. There's a lot of things that were said on there, you know, I couldn't get behind. It was nothing against Ziggy. It was not against the end. I think you know, it offended her that I was, and I didn't mean it this way. I was going against, I was in the chat and I was going against with the person she was getting that information from. I was saying that's not true. And she kind of, I guess, took it that I was coming at her. That's not what our intentions were. I was trying to say that, no, that's not accurate. No, that's not true. And I guess she had put a lot of faith into this one person. So, you know,
hold on. I have to address this because people I think are just coming in.
Adrian Watkins, we're going to get to that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Summer is still on the missing list, like the missing and exploited children list. She's still on there. There might have been a glitch with the website or something. I don't know. I haven't seen what was said earlier. I don't know what was put out. But we already looked. I looked when we first went live and saw that. And she is still on there. So just to throw that out there.
Zigzag, what are you talking about? Yeah, we know her birthday, February 4th, and it's just when she turned 6. The misinformation. I'm trying to see what, you know, trying to see what you were saying there. They're using the wrong search bar, Sage Slew says. Yes, she is. Allie showed it. She is still on the missing website, missing and exploited children website.
Here she is still on missingkids.org. You're gonna have to hold it. She's still on there.
Okay. Nope. Whoop. Okay, so now, if y'all caught the live the other day, so this has already made its way around YouTube and put out as fact that we were just doing this, and it was already, in effect, that we were all going to be searching and getting all, um, that everybody was going to become certified at, in search and rescue. That is the idea. That was just a brainstorm that night. Now I've been working to get to find out as much information. Now I've had people send me emails saying that there's a free online course you can take to become certified at the, at the bottom level. But you can find in your local area. Just look up search and rescue in your area and who conducts the training, and if it's your uh, hey Cam, how are you, man? Doing pretty good. Cup of crime with Dippy. So go to your local, if it's law enforcement, sometimes it's fire department, sometimes it's your paramedics. It's wherever it is. Just look into it in your area, your state, and they usually, it's not expensive to take the course and become certified. So my idea was that if they don't want people, hold on one second, guys. Yeah, I know. I just be careful. Oh, thank you, Dippy. Cup of crime with Dippy. So our idea was that night was that, yeah, I think we need to still go with that idea, Cam. I'm still 100% in in agreement that we have to do something and make this happen. So the idea was law enforcement does not want just locals coming and searching because of a risk of somebody else going missing or getting lost or injury or something to that effect. I do have some connections that maybe be able to get on private properties and search with a group. And I just said, who would be most likely for a landowner to let come on his property? Somebody that's not certified and has uh, training, or somebody who does. Then if a large enough group of people come into the area and says, look, you don't want just anybody out here, but what about people that are all certified, all trained? You can only say no to them for so long before the news comes and covers it and sees all these people standing out here wanting to make a difference. My argument is, Carly Trent case, you let people go out, you encouraged it. Why not this one? Let people go out there, let people do what they can do. Let us go the extra mile. Let people, let people be responsible and have somebody who has years of experience under their belt to, with each group of people. That's a, yeah, so that's also platform boots. It might be a liability issue, but that was the thing too. Now I know when we went on past searches on private property, you sign a waiver saying that the property owner is not responsible for uh, any injuries or whatever may be, whatever may happen, or if anything was to become damaged on that person's property, that person who is out there would be responsible for it. Hold on. He knew what he was doing. He said,
Trying to sneak
he
right
did.
in.
He's like, can I have a Sprite? That's my youngin. Oh, what's the secret watermelon? Is that what you just asked me, Rapunzel? What's the secret watermelon? Is that what that means? What's the secret slice?
Nobody swallowed a watermelon seed here. Thank you.
I don't
Thank
know.
you.
Secrets. Oh, well, I actually know some areas down there. That's another thing. So there was actually on uh, one of um, Bullhorn Betty's videos she did. There was a just recently when she was down there, she speaks to another one of the neighbors. He was involved with the search with the private investigators. He's also the property we searched that um, where I went up and on his property and then found the campsite. Okay, she says on that because he does say after I don't like YouTubers. He tells her that, and he said he would speak to her after um, if she wasn't filming him. So hold on a second. I just saw something. I want to find that real quick. She's gone. Hey, Canadian girl, why don't you go find another chat to get in? Because obviously you don't care. How about you go find something to do and quit trolling my channel like you've done for months? Look, we all understand you don't like us. You disagree with everything. Nobody cares about your opinion. So kick rocks, go get a life, go get on a channel that you can be a part of the team of hate over there. And, so long, farewell. Now you are spreading speculation. Now I've been very clear to say that there's been no way to tie that was Ronnie Lawson's brother. It was speculated that it was, but there is no ties to that. So you cannot spread that either, Canadian girl. That's a problem right there. So if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, that's a no. I'm not having it here. You know what I mean? Peace. I just unblocked you too, man. Back on the list. All right. That one right there, boy. That one right there. That's the one she don't give up. She loves it over here. Loves the climate. Said the weather's great. Well, back into the block section you go. What? What's wrong? Okay. No, she was not Stephanie K. No, we showed that she was not removed. That's not true. We've proved that that's not accurate.
Yeah, I know there's people like trickling in throughout this whole thing. So a lot of people are asking the same question: why was she removed? She wasn't.
No, she didn't. Leslie Densley Watkins. I believe this might be a troll thing. If it's not,
it's not. There was a video.
Oh, there was a video. Okay, so I apologize, guys. No, that's not true. So make sure we clear that up. So I need to make some. Let me make a banner.
You're gonna have to.
I'll put a banner.
Pull it up or something.
Yeah, we'll pull it up and share it.
Leave it up there or something because.
Okie dokie. Let me find that real quick. I'm gonna pull that up for everybody. Okay, National Center. Where do I search that? Right here? That's where they were searching wrong. It's here. Or
no, hold on. Is the camera off?
No. Hold on, I'll turn it off real quick for you. Go ahead.
Okay, here. Oh wait, no, it's right here.
Okay, I got it.
And that's all you have to do, and just put submit, and then it comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Hit submit again, right there.
Okay.
Click on it, and it'll show the whole.
Okay, cool.
Right there.
All right, so I'm gonna pull this up for everybody so we can, make sure that everybody's clear on that. Sorry, I didn't know there was a video showing that said different. Yeah, Yeah, there she is right there, guys. That's on the site for National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. She is there. It's okay. So Cup of Crown with Diffie says, no, it's not. No, it's not his rumor. The poster is there, but it says no active Amber Alerts. It looked several times. It says Tennessee Amber. So this is where I looked at, was in the Amber Alerts. And this is where it pulls up. You go into Get Help, search for, let's see, you go into Amber Alerts. No, search for missing children. So you might be correct with that. Hold on, it says, you are, okay. Summer was last seen at home on June 15, 2021, approximately 6 p.m. She was last seen wearing gray pants. Don't hesitate or call. Should contact. So that might be that she was taken off of. That would be on the Tennessee, on TBI too, right? Hey, Fizzle. Oh, click Amber Alerts. There's none. Yeah. Okay. So I found this on the search the missing children. I get what people were saying now. Forgive me. We thought that they were saying she was completely taken off of the site. Totally. Okay. I get where y'all are coming from now. Cool. Oh, and that's another thing. Everybody that won merch the other night in the live, I am behind, but I am getting ready to send all that out. I'm going through the emails. Make sure you emailed us and told us what you wanted.
What you want, what color, and what size, and your
address, so I can ship it to you straight from the website. Penny says she was under the Amber Alerts last night, though. And then Lawson stated the other day she was still on Amber Alerts. Susie Mack says. Wow, okay.
But this is my thing. On the Missing and Exploited Children website, it just says there are no Amber Alerts at this time. None.
It says what now? Say that again.
So, like, none of them are showing up.
Yeah, it says there are no Amber Alerts at this time. I find that hard to believe.
Exactly.
Okay, so let me see what this is that was just sent. Oh, okay, so where was this at? Where did you find this at? Person who just texted me. So there is something. She said just looked her up on TN.
Yeah, who's that? Oh, okay. That's what I
Can you send me that link, please, that the person just texted me, and I'll share that. Maybe they're updating their website or something.
Probably.
Or under maintenance. Here's something that we just got in the email too.
Right here, Tennessee Amber Alert, Summer Wells. This is on tn.gov.
So on tn.gov, you have this Tennessee Amber Alert.
Make it full screen.
I will.
I'm thinking that there's something to do with the website, that there's just something, because I mean, from what I saw, it's saying there's no Amber Alerts, like none in the country.
You see that?
And we know that's not true.
That's on tn.gov. Talk to Dutchie Cam. She showed us she's calling them right now to see why. Cool. Okay. So one site saying it. Thank you, Kaya's opinion. I appreciate that. But it isn't nationwide. Cup of Crown with Diddy. But
Missing and Exploited Children.
She's saying the Amber Alert would be only out of Tennessee. It wouldn't be a nationwide Amber Alert. It would be the one issued out of Tennessee.
Right.
That state is the one who issues the Amber Alert.
Right. It's not like they're not federally.
It's not federally issued. I don't believe, unless they do that on another level. I don't know, unless they put a nationwide be on the lookout. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she has always been on there, but I wonder if that's why where it says there are none at this time, no Amber Alerts, but the Tennessee.gov. Maybe it's just something. Maybe they'll find out. So she said, no, I thought the NCMEC was nationwide. Let me look. That's the best way that we do things here. I'll learn with you guys. If I don't know something, I'll say I don't know 100%, and we'll look it up together. So let me see what I can find out about that. Uh, what was okay? Let me get back over and see what she said just now.
The national
NCMEC, National Center for Missing and
Missing.
Exploited Children. Yeah, that's what I thought. But then there is, let me see, let me search something real quick. Um, Alert. I'll share this with you as soon as I get it pulled up. Okay. So you got missingkids.org,
That's the Missing and Exploited Children
the
website.
same one, but yeah.
And they are showing missing posters, like missing children posters, but when you click on Amber Alerts, it says there are no Amber Alerts at this time.
Right. I'm doing something else. I'm trying to go in from a
I'm
different.
just telling
I know.
you.
Search missing posters, Amber Alerts. Let me share this with y'all so y'all can see what I'm looking at too. Oh, it's still sharing. I just had my screen weird. Okay. Amber Alerts are activated in the most serious child abduction cases. The goal of an. See, this is the thing too. She still had an active Amber Alert. Law enforcement says, as of yesterday, right? No evidence of abduction, but then they say Amber Alerts are activated in the most serious child abduction cases. The goal of an Amber Alert is to instantly galvanize the community to assist in the search and for a safe recovery of a missing child. These alerts are broadcasted through radio, TV, road signs, cell phones, and other data enabled devices. The Amber Alert system is being used in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, Indian Country, Puerto Rico, and U.S. Virgin Islands, and 27 other countries. The U.S. Department of Justice's Office of Justice Programs has tasked the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children with managing the Amber Alert secondary distribution program. When law enforcement issues an Amber Alert, NCMEC is notified and redistributes the alert on to the appropriate secondary distributors. As of May 1st, 2022, 1,114 children have been recovered due to Amber Alerts. 123 are due to WEA. What is that? WEA? So am I lost? What does that mean?
I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on.
Hey, love my creative spirit.
There's a super chat you missed up there.
Did I? I'm sorry.
Wireless emergency alerts.
Wireless emergency alerts. Okay. Hold on, guys. Shoot. And there's the snake. She said, Daddy, can I have a cow? That's right. Yeah, maybe we can call. I'll call right now and ask. Hold on. I'll call on this live right now and ask. We'll see what we can find out. and I'll do it on the speakerphone. Give me the number.
For what?
Hawkins County, because I do not have it right in front of me.
I'm telling you, I think it's a
I'll call her.
something with the.
What's the number?
Hold on, I'm getting it.
1423. This looks bad. We should have this very quickly.
272
272
4848.
Yes, sir. I was just noticing that Summer Wells was taken off of the Amber Alert on the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Is that accurate? Is there something changed,
Is there still an active Amber?
or is there still an active Amber Alert?
I have no idea. This is literally the first time I'm hearing about it personally.
Okay.
If there has been a notification throughout the jail, I have not. It hasn't been brought to my attention, or I haven't noticed it.
Okay. Well, it was just, for it to be off. So it shows up on Tennessee.gov, but it's not showing up on that one. And I didn't know if
They
there.
still have her missing poster,
Yeah, but
not the Amber.
Yeah, they still have her missing poster, but not the Amber Alert. I didn't know if there was just any change in that, or if they dropped it. I apologize for bothering you. I'm just trying to stay updated.
I understand.
Okay.
No, sorry, I couldn't help you.
Is there any way if there is any information, can I get a call back or something maybe? Or can I call back?
Reach the jail. That all information through Summer Wells would still need to go through TBI Find, as far as I know.
Is Hawkins County the lead investigator on the case, or is TBI?
I think it's TBI, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Wow.
That's not good.
Wow.
That's not good at all.
Whoa. Hold on a second.
He seemed to know. I mean, I know that went to the jail, but
Okay. First of all,
I don't understand.
I called Hawkins County main number. That's who answered right there. Also, that's the number that they tell you to call.
Yes, that's the number for Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. That was not like us trying to call the jail. That was Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. This is the second time that's happened to us, that it went straight to them.
Yes.
The last time I thought it was because it was after hours on a weekend, but it's 4:00 here, so it's not technically after hours here now. So I don't know.
I don't know about that. Her Amber Alert was never canceled.
No. And her Amber Alert is still active on the Tennessee website.
What did we learn from there just now? Did y'all pick up on this? First of all, we've all been under the impression that Hawkins County has been the lead on this because of the news report with Pruitt, the lead investigator. Now, he might be the lead investigator of Hawkins County, but we were under the impression that they were the lead on it. Now, he might have said that wrong. Now, we don't know. People make mistakes. He said, as far as I know, it's TBI. So it didn't sound too sure. Also, right? Just there was some stuff there. I'm glad that I
People are saying that TBI took over a long time ago. No, they didn't.
No, they did not.
No, they didn't. Even back a month or two ago, whenever they did the news interview with Detective Pruitt, they said lead investigator for the Summer Wells case, Detective Pruitt. He is with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department.
Okay, let me show you this. I can show you where they have not been. It has been switched over twice. Scott, am I not correct on that, Scott H? They have switched the lead from TBI to Hawkins County, correct? Is he still in here? Just to fact check me. Yeah, that's exact. So he said he thinks. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, he did not sound too sure himself. He said he thinks. So we can't take anything as fact, and it's not. Hawkins County might very well be the lead on this, but we just have to wait. Let me see. Scott, here, man. Email him this. Or I'll do it.
Yeah.
I got it right here. Where did it go? Okay. There you go, Scott. I sent that to you email. Here, I'll call TBI. I'll ask. And before anybody says anything, this is not doing anything to waste any law enforcement's time. It is literally asking questions from the source, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I had a question. I just got off the phone with Hawkins County, and I noticed that that Summer had been taken off of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Her Amber Alert was removed. Is that just on there? Or is that accurate? Is there a reason?
I do not know if the National Center took her most of her information down.
If I didn't know if it might. Right.
Pardon?
I was just going to say, I thought maybe. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
Oh, no. We have not found her to my knowledge. They may have taken it down because she has been missing for a year.
Right.
So that alert may have been removed from their main page, but it should still be up on the rest of their page.
Okay. And I just have one question. Is TBI in charge, lead in the investigation, or is Hawkins County?
That I cannot. I know it's a joint investigation, but I don't think there's one particular lead agency. But I'm not 100% sure. You would need to speak with someone up in the missing children.
All right. I asked.
You over there.
Okay.
Hold on just a moment.
All right. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. I was just transferred over to you. I called Hawkins County, and I had a question because on the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, Summerwell's Amber Alert was taken off there, and I didn't know if that was a reason for it, or if they were just updating the site or something like that. Just wanted to.
Yeah, we're currently working with them to figure out the issue. Because we've noticed and we've received a few calls as well. So we're currently working with them to figure that out.
Okay.
For the most recent up-to-date information, referring to our website at the tn.gov/TBI,
Right.
You'll see that it is still an active Amber Alert on our website, and that's where you're going to find the most accurate information regarding missing children in the state of Tennessee.
Okay, thank you. And I had one more question. Are you able to verify? So who's leading the investigation? Hawkins County or TBI?
It's a joint investigation. We are the assisting agency with Hawkins County.
Okay.
So any information, you'd have to reach out to Hawkins County because we can't give you anything. So I would refer you to Hawkins County if you had any questions regarding the investigation.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye. Hold on, guys. Sorry. So wow. Again, called and they were very forthcoming. That with that. So did you hear? Now let's be very clear. They are the assisting
Yeah,
agency.
she said it is a joint investigation, but they are assisting.
That's
The
saying
majority of the information would come from
Hawkins County. It's just the way that you approach your questions with them, and you have to, we'll talk about that some other time. But on how I don't want to get into that. But my dad taught me something when I was younger about when you talk to somebody and how you address them and things. And there actually is truth behind some of the things that he taught me. But so they said to go to their website for the most accurate information. There it is. We know now Hawkins County is lead investigator, in the lead of
the investigation.
Head of the investigation. TBI is assisting,
which is what I was under the impression of from all of their news releases. Anyway,
exactly. I agree with you, Marianne. This is the thing I've had issues with it too, but at least we were able to get answers from the source. Hold on a second, guys, please.
Yeah, baby.
No.
Make you feel like
She did. She made me feel like poop. Girl, I said, we were on the phone with somebody very important, and she said, I wasn't doing anything, just wanted my charger. I was like, my heart.
She had been in here with us until right before we did the live, and she had her tablet charger in here and forgot it.
And Sherry's been, why do y'all not believing them? What are we not believing?
I believe them.
I believe them. So we were able to verify some very important information just now. As small as that may be, it's from the source, and we know for a fact right now who's doing what, where information is coming from, and what's valid and what's verified and what's not. That was like that was a big deal to me just now. Like it really was. I'm glad that I actually was talked to. There's Scott. From and what's up, dude?
Hey man, what's going on, bro?
Not much, man. What'd you think about that?
Oh, it was good. I'm glad that you called because that jailer guy or whatever he said that they were in control, in charge. He didn't actually know, so I didn't want to get it out there that.
That's why I wanted.
Yeah, it's definitely a joint. Now we know for sure. And Hawkins County, TBI is assisting Hawkins County. So
right, and that's why I wanted to be clear when people were saying no. That I was like, no, he was not sure. You could tell in he was not. And we've ran into this problem before. Every time we have called that number, we are sent straight to the jail first.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were sent back. This is when Lexi Dykes Amber Alert. We were sent back to dispatch, and then dispatch told us to call back on Monday. I was like, okay. That was
I'll get you. I'll email you the number that goes right to the sheriff's department. That way you don't have to go to the jail.
Why are they posting that number? What?
I have no idea why they do that.
They're this is the problem right here, and I hate to say it, and people might be mad at me for this. They are causing their own problems with things like that happening. That's not us. That's not social media. That's them.
They're very poorly ran down there.
Now
on the missing and exploited children's website, when Benny first put that video out, I looked on my laptop. I found it no problem. And I took a picture of my laptop screen with my phone, and I tried to post it into my Discord
Chasing, there's the link.
to show that she was still on there. And at the same time, one of my moderators posted a picture in the Discord that she did off of her phone. I was like, what in the world is he talking about? Not calling him wrong. I was just like, I'm not having no problem finding it at all. Well, as this chat has been continuing on and stuff, I could still find it on my laptop, but then I couldn't find it on my phone anymore. Last time I just tried, I couldn't even find her on my laptop anymore. So they must be going through some kind of maintenance, and it's just hitting people's systems, at separate times or whatever. The reason I couldn't load the picture of my laptop to the Discord because the file was too big. So it wouldn't let me.
What is my chat not believing, Sherry? What do they not believe? I want to make sure. Now, what is it the chat does not believe that she's saying? So let's clear that up before anything else.
It seemed to me like they did. I mean,
so from law enforcement's mouth, this is what. So it's what they can choose to not believe or not. This is what we have from them. They're the only ones that we can fact take things from, so we have to take it regardless of what it is. They said from TBI's. Now, this ain't Hawkins County. Now, Hawkins County tells us that TBI is in charge of them, in lead of the investigation.
He
thought. Was not sure.
But he also didn't seem like he had a lot of knowledge about the questions we were asking.
Right. So then we call TBI right behind it. And they say, no, okay, so, the most accurate information you will get on anything will be on TBI's website for Amber Alerts and that they were looking into whatever's going on the missing exploited children's website, and they were working with them. Then I asked who is, in the lead of the investigation. She says it is a joint investigation, but we are assisting TBI, or we are assisting Hawkins County. So Hawkins County is lead in the investigation. Hey, what's up?
Hey, sorry, I didn't know what was going on. I just saw the chat kind of going crazy. I wasn't really sure what call was made.
For real?
Huh?
I mean, for real, good stuff straight from the horse's mouth. For real is where we got a lot of stuff cleared up.
Oh, I'm gonna have to rewind then. I don't know what's going on.
I called Hawkins County and then I called TBI.
Okay, well, because
for what?
On the lot
just now. Because
no, I said for what?
Oh,
so I called because there was a dispute whether why Summers Amber Alert was taken off the
missing and exploited children website.
Yeah,
her missing child poster is still up on their website, but it's showing that there's no Amber Alerts.
It says there's none. Period.
It wasn't just Summers. It looks like all of them are gone. So I figured it was probably some update or something. But
then we look at Tennessee.gov. Her Amber Alert is there. So I'm like, the best way we can do to clear this up is I'll call and ask. So I called Hawkins County, asked them about it. They said that was the first they had heard about it. And so while I was on the phone with him, I said, I just wanted to see if you could tell me who is ahead of the investigation, who's leading it. And he said,
I see her Amber Alert's not up on there anymore. Oh,
none of them are. Yeah, so that's just on there. So when I talked to TB, he said he didn't know anything. So I called TBI. TBI says she actually I talked to two women. The first one says that they were looking into it. And the second one, she says the best and most credible information will come from the TBI's website, but they were working with the Center for Missing and Exploited Children to fix this issue. But her Amber Alert was still in effect.
I gotcha.
And then she tells us that Hawkins County is lead over the investigation.
That it's a joint investigation.
It's a joint investigation, but Hawkins County is lead and they are assisting. So yeah.
Oh, I thought TBI was leading and Hawkins County was assisting.
Right. That's what everybody thought here. And I was like, no, I don't think so, because
the last update that I saw about as far as who was leading, it was Hawkins County. But that was months ago. So
that's because Pruitt came out on that interview. They said the lead investigator. And so I was like, well, surely.
Yeah, because I was on the TBI's website yesterday and today, and it leads to her alert, her missing endangered child thing first, and then the alert. So I had seen them both today, so I'm like, what? But now I understand. Maybe Benny was saying her Amber Alert wasn't there. I don't know. Because if you search her name, her poster's there. But yeah, the alert isn't.
Thank you, Lady May. She said, yeah, the second lady said after. Here, we can actually. Is there any way I can go back and replay that? Well, I can't right now. Well, it's live.
After a year? No, that's not true.
She Amber said that though.
Yeah,
she did.
Yeah,
she said that they may have took it down because it was after a year. But I don't see that.
Yeah.
No, me either.
And then I said, could it be a technical or just maintenance on the site? She said could be. I can't wait so when this is over, I'll clip the calls and make sure that we do just a video of that so people will know.
You see, I'm on the Amber Alert website now, just seeing. And hello, Scott.
Hello, Chasey. Cam, I'm going to jump back down. I was just close.
Get out of here, Scott. No,
I'm driving. I got to go get my son anyway.
Scott, I wanted to ask you one more thing before you leave, dude.
Yeah.
Chasing, if you got to go, did you say you got to go? You ain't got to go.
I'll type it in the chat if I find an answer.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Just leave me. Right, get out of here.
How long it lasts. Throw me out. Take me out of here.
I got you. All right. Watch this, guys. I'm going to
call
this up. We're out. See ya. Oh, it didn't work. Shit. Damn it. All right, Scott. So I wanted to talk just to you about what they so the stuff we talked about with Frank and the church and all that stuff down there. You heard anything else about that, or have you looked into anything else on that?
Yeah. Have you seen Piper in here today?
I did.
Yes.
Saw her somewhere. Let me see.
I don't know if she's still in here.
Why is there? Am I not seeing something, or have I not seen something? Let me see.
Well, regarding that issue, I'm not going to say anything unless she gives me permission to say anything about that.
All right. So this is what I'm asking about, is where the stuff that we told you about. You know what I'm talking about? So with the church down there on Light Holler and all that.
Yeah.
Is that what same? I don't. Well, I'm always out of the damn loop. Okay, never mind.
Well, I know. But it was a private conversation that
I got
Papa and I have had.
I got you.
And there's you know how it is. Some things you just can't talk about.
I understand. 100%. Yeah, I didn't mean to ask you that. I was meaning just as far as like if there was, because there was more to that I didn't get to talk to you about, and there was just about the pastor and certain things that were said by Don Wells and stuff. So there's more I can give you on that. But
okay, maybe we need to.
Yeah,
we'll talk offline.
We will, and then maybe we'll figure something out if everything's okay, and then maybe we can. If guys, that's one thing that everybody's careful, and I hate this right here. People create us of being irresponsible of putting. There is so much stuff that that I know Scott probably knows and Chasing knows that we don't come on here and talk live about because you can't back it up. And if
Well,
you
and
can't,
it's things that may not have anything to do with Summer's case, but it's
exactly,
things that you run upon while you're investigating. It's like me and Penny used to say all the time back with True Crime Commentary. You find a whole lot of stuff. Is it interesting? Hell yeah. Does it have
yeah,
anything to do with Summer? No, probably not. But it's really, really interesting. But not to bring up the drama, everybody is fully aware of all the drama that's been going on with a lot of Squall and Crystal's Crime Time and Tiffany Marie and CSI and me and Jody Sue and
I was
blah,
in
blah,
there
blah,
too.
blah, blah. Anyway, CSI said that she was going to take a step back. And I'm going to give her that opportunity to take that step back. And I'm not going to pester her about anything that we talked about. If she's wanting to take a step back, that's what means taking a step back means.
Right.
If she doesn't want to deal with it right now, what you just asked me about involves private conversation that me and Piper had regarding that. And if I'm not going to, bother Piper and say, hey, can I share this stuff
I
because she's
had nothing. I
going to
had
take
no
a step back.
knowledge of her knowing. I didn't know anything about that. So Piper, I apologize if that was not. I knew nothing
Oh,
about.
it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's just,
I
if
got
things that we were talking about, when she wants to take a step back from things and we quit talking about them.
right.
And I'm not going to share midstream of what we were talking about, without having I can't give a beginning, middle, and end
Right.
because the conversation stopped, or the subject matter that we were talking about stopped midstream. So, I mean, that's
Right.
just not fair. That's not fair to do to her or to the subscribers or anything else.
Exactly. Well, Piper, if you're interested, if you want to, I'll speak to you too. If y'all end up speaking about it, just let me know. Let Scott and he'll get a hold of us. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Again, that wasn't my intentions. I just didn't know if there was anything new on it because the last time I'd heard, I just caught the last part of the live y'all did.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, we'll discuss it, man. But I appreciate it. And anytime if there's anything else you want to talk about, just holler at me.
Right now, what I'm focusing on is hang on just a minute.
Though it has nothing to do with what to keep people coming back. Best believe.
Even though people have, just like anybody. See, here's the thing: it's just like anybody else down there. None of them are 100% truthful.
Yeah.
But there has been factual information that some of them have said. All of them have said a little bit of things that have been truthful, verifiable,
Yeah.
that we can tell. The only thing that we've got coming out right now that I'm focusing on is the continuation of Ziggy putting out the Fred Hill interview that she had to see what else is in that. If that subject that you just asked me about is brought up anymore in that.
Yeah. Well, it's guys, if you're this, so this is what, so not to go into detail, just to keep you on. So what Scott's talking about, what we're talking about, and this is not anything secretive. He talked about, we talk about. We're just talking about when the divers went out there to check an area that we turned them on to. That Frank Light was staying in a trailer out there at the time, drinking with somebody, was drunk and cussed the divers. They called us afterwards and said, you didn't tell me that Frank Light was going to be out there. That's what he's referring to. That's what we're talking about. It's nothing big secretive. It's not to keep people coming back. It was just other things that were being discussed, and it just makes sure people are doing due diligence and being very detailed and make sure they have back up what they're talking about before it comes on here. That's all that is. So that's just to be clear with that. But yeah,
Exactly.
man, right. So
I
hopefully,
want to know when I say something or I say that someone said this or whatever, that it's as verifiable as what could be, instead of just throwing a bunch of stuff out there, and Lord, stuff gets twisted enough the way that it is
my God, yeah, I know. Shoo.
anyway, so
All right, bro.
but
Listen,
we can definitely talk about it. There supposedly there's a date. Hang on just a second here. Let me go to my email. I haven't found this clip yet. I haven't had the chance to. Hang on.
what do you mean, John Davis True Crime? I said, Cam, don't bullshit. What do you mean?
Now, I don't know if this was a clip or if this was a personal conversation that this person had with Dawn, because this person was talking to Dawn.
Yes. If you can take that link, John, you can come up here too. Yeah, look, look, no misinformation in this chat. I want to be very clear. This is Oh yeah, he said you're not bullshitting. You do the work. Thank you, John. But yeah, you can come up here if you want to, bro. I was inviting you, more than welcome. But yeah, look, everything that we've covered on here,
I can't find that email right now. I'll have to find it later. And
it's all good. And yeah,
like
I'm
I said,
gonna
I
clear
wasn't ready.
this up anyway.
I wasn't prepared to come up or whatever.
I'm gonna clear all this crap up anyway because yeah, that needs to be done. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Just holler at me.
Yeah, man, I'll holler at you.
All right, dude.
All right, man. See you
Later. All right. So what is there should be no difference of information here. There's been very, very clear. How much clearer can we get with certain of the stuff that I called the source. I got the information. Now, if there you want to have how can you have a difference of opinion with that? What the law enforcement said. Very clear. TBI was. So yeah, that's not gonna cut it here. Okay. Yeah, I'm sick of that crap, man. Doesn't matter how valid or how factual you can get it, people will do that. Why? What is the reason? Damn. Go ahead. Hey, buddy. Sorry. Just that I was going off. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm doing good. You there?
Yeah.
Dude, man, I don't want to mess your flow up. I just wanted to thank you for the pictures you sent. And I seen where you were talking about that Richlands case, man, and Brandy was looking into that. That blows my mind. That's only like 30 minutes from me.
Same. So you're on we're not far from you either then.
I'm right across the border in West Virginia in Bluefield.
Bradshaw? You know where Bradshaw is?
Oh, yeah.
I know Bradshaw very well.
I was a young man at one time.
Jaeger and Bradshaw. Yeah.
Ain't nothing going on but bad in Bradshaw.
That's right. Oosley Holler.
Damn, dude. I swear I think I've been there.
Dude, that
sounds familiar. I had a buddy that went up there all the time.
Yeah, dude. The craziest thing about that place was you go up in this holler and this house looked like this little tiniest shack you ever see. You go inside and it's like immaculate mansion.
Right.
You're but got nicest stuff in the world in there. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah. It's wild, ain't it?
It is, man. You wouldn't think those coal camp towns, man. It's crazy stuff there.
Dude, they're the worst, man. These little rundown, ain't nobody there but bad news. You know, I went one time and there were two little trailers. There was one trailer and there was another trailer. And this dude walks out of the one trailer and he's got a gun. Then two dudes walk out of the other one and they got like 3 guns. I was like, oh, damn, I thought I was going to die.
I got stuck out there for almost a week and a half. Nobody would take me home. And like
Oh,
Just like
because
it
before I
blind.
met Allie, so I got stuck in freaking Bradshaw, West Virginia, and Oosley Holler, and I'm like, please, somebody, I had one change of clothes. It's just, oh my gosh, dude, they partied the whole time. I'm like, I just want to go home.
yeah, no shit.
And you ain't gonna
I'm a
walk out
weekend
of there.
guy. Yeah, not without a gun, you ain't.
No. Anyway, so what do you think? What do you think about? Did you catch everything we've been talking about
Today,
Yeah,
yeah, I was listening about the Amber Alert. I didn't realize that.
I think it's just been something that's happened today, so that's why I called both law enforcement agencies to verify.
Right.
TBI cleared it up. There was 2 women I spoke to over there, but Hawkins County. I mean, this is what I was saying. They bring a lot of the issues they're having with people talking about them on their cells.
Oh,
You
yeah,
call them.
there's so much.
The one guy says, I don't know. I think TBI is in the lead is ahead of the investigation. I
Wow.
was like, you think?
You
And
think?
then, yeah. So
That's not very reassuring.
no, and that's the same thing kind of happened when that Amber Alert we called into on that other girl, and it was a Friday. They told us to call back Monday,
And Monday was a holiday.
and because
That's
they didn't bother their investigators after hours and on weekends. What they said.
That was the girl that was in your chat that was missing, right?
Yeah,
You're talking about?
yeah, and which is
Yeah.
crazy enough. Had ties. Her whole family is the Dykes on Beach Creek.
That is so wild, ain't it?
Yes. Dude, my mind has been blown I'm like, you can't make this stuff up. It's crazy. And like, am I in a, like, you think you're in a different universe? You're like, what is going on?
So what do you think right now? What are you thinking?
In general, with everything?
Yeah.
Dude, my honest opinion, now this is my opinion. This is just my opinion, everybody out there. So I think that there's something way bigger, way deeper than any of us could even imagine. That's what I think.
I tell you, man, it's a lot. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I
No.
hardly ever would go down that road. But having said that, man, I've seen all that stuff you had, and I've seen a ton of other stuff about Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. It's amazing how many people from there are wrapped up in something.
It's rare, that's rare for us to be the conspiracy. I tried to be, grounded and this is where it's taken. You have the woman who was taking funds, that was also a Dykes. I'm not going to say her first name or whatever, but you're familiar with that?
Sort of. I know who you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
kind
she had taken a lot of money and it, had it. What's the word? Embezzled or
Mhm.
So there's that, and then you got the
Well, there's just so many different rabbit holes. If you get into one, then it's just like, oh my gosh, and it just seems like everything could be connected.
Angel Talks Too Fast said there's an investigation over the dispatch office in Hawkins County because people were not trained that were doing dispatch calls.
Really?
Yes, and I don't know where she got. I'm sure she can back that up because she's very, very factual and thorough. And
Well, maybe that's sort of the reason why the call don't match up to dispatch.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you think about the information that was wrong in the beginning as far as like her age and all of that, and them saying that Candace went for a run and all this stuff, it would make sense.
Look, and we can't help if you can look at all this stuff. Now, this is what gets me. I understand how people are their where their thought process is, but have you heard the term woke is real? When you start seeing this stuff, how else are you supposed to think about it? You know, you have a missing child case, not even in 2016, where they're encouraging the public, get out there. We couldn't do this without your help. Same terrain, same everything.
Right.
And this child was taken by her uncle. They knew that, who had a driver's license, could drive in a car, and could have taken her out of state anywhere.
Right.
Why
The train thing gets to me because I don't know about you. When I was a kid, I played in the woods constantly.
all day, every day?
I don't see how it's that damn dangerous. I mean, it ain't like Mars up wherever they're wanting to search.
Exactly.
People like us could search that shit without getting hurt or lost easily.
Yeah, and that was the thing like, in the beginning, whenever they were saying, no, we don't want the locals' help. The locals would be the best people to get in those.
I used to run the woods like that by myself, 6, 7, 8 years old, as far as I could go.
Same as me.
And they
I
just
had
said,
a
"Be back
fort
by dark."
everywhere. I would
Yeah.
always build a fort. I'd be out in the woods in my fort screwing around.
People think
Me and
that
my
that's
buddy.
unheard of around here, and it's not. That's the thing. Like,
That's normal.
that's what our parents told. Go out, play, go do something.
Yeah.
Go play.
Yes, my mom would. She wouldn't let us sit around the house when I was young. She'd be like, "Go outside and find something to do." You know.
Yeah. What did you talking about, Lupus, Mom? What do you want me to play? Go watch Hawkins County meeting today. It will explain a lot, Cam. Okay.
Let's see that.
Where is that at? Where can I find that? Yeah, I believe the dispatch might be. It might be a lot of the missing. The not missing, but the confusion might have came from dispatch.
I question
Possibly.
that.
I'm not saying for sure. Yeah.
I question it where it's so far off, man. Because I know it's the agent or something. And we know Candace didn't go for no walk, and I wouldn't think anybody there would have said that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Even if, say, it was actually Grandis that called, I don't think she would have even said that.
No.
But it makes no sense that because that's not a ton of information you're passing along, that it got out of whack that easy.
Right. And I'll tell you something that I witnessed, and Penny, if she's still in here, Fizzle, she can verify this. She was on the call with me. I called a neighboring county, Sullivan County, talked to their dispatch and got some I was asking questions about how to deal with something, and I told her my whole reason of calling. At the end of that call, she said, "Well, we'll have an officer call you so you can go out there and get your belongings." I said, "I never said anything about me needing to go get belongings or anything."
Wow.
I'm like, "Did you even hear anything that I said?"
Makes you wonder.
So then a deputy called me, and I took it. I used it to my advantage. I said, "So that's not even why." I said this. So why you're calling me is not even why I called them. So he was like, "Oh." I said, "But why I got you on the phone? So can I ask you about what happened out there on the first initial search?" Because Sullivan County was out there. I said, "Were you a part of that?" He said, "I can't answer stuff like that, but he kind of gave me the the roundabout." I used it to my advantage, and I mean he was very informative. But but the whole point of what I was saying is just the dispatch. She heard nothing that I said.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. But also two different counties. But go ahead.
I hate for you to have to back up, but what did TBI say about the Amber Alert that cleared it up?
She said that the Amber Alert was still active on the TBI's website, and that for anybody that needs the most accurate information to go to the TBI's website, tn.gov.
Which we had already seen that it was still active on there.
Yes. She said that she didn't understand why it was down, but she was working with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children to find out what the issue was and why the Amber Alert was taken down. She said it's possible because it was a year. It's been a year that they took it down, but she said she didn't say that as factual. She just said maybe. And then she said, yeah, that's we kind of finished there, and then I asked her who was lead on the investigation, and that's when she said, that it's a joint investigation, but they are assisting Hawkins County.
So Hawkins County's in the lead then.
Yes, yeah,
Well, that's scary, ain't it?
right. And I talked to a deputy or whoever, a jailer that didn't even know that.
Really?
He said, I think. I was like, wow.
The things that he thought were not right.
Yeah.
So he wasn't thinking correctly.
Yeah.
Right. That man, I tell you, I don't know. All I've seen about Hawkins County, as long as Ronnie's been sheriff, running up unopposed and all that, it seems like damn near the mafia to me.
Yeah. Well, say that again. Sorry, I was reading. I just want to make sure I heard you.
Where
Okay.
like Ronnie runs unopposed.
Yes. Yeah, like we talked about on your, yeah.
Nobody has aspirations to become sheriff in that county besides him.
Probably
I don't
scared
get
to.
that.
The goon squad will get sicked on them if somebody runs against him, I feel like.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not a rabbit hole conspiracy theory type guy, but you can tell in Hawkins County something smells wrong. I don't buy that shit. And it was before Ronnie. His dad was sheriff, wasn't he?
Well, Ronnie was. I don't know. Was he?
That's what I keep hearing. Don't quote me on that.
Well,
That's
I know he was chief deputy before he was sheriff.
Who?
Ronnie Lawson was.
But was his dad sheriff at one time?
I'm not 100. I can try to look into that though.
I keep being told that. People keep swearing up and down to it. I don't know.
Good possibility.
Does that website that TBI has, it don't have nothing on it last time I looked, really?
As far as, well, they have the newsroom, the Summer Wells newsroom, kind of where they answer some of the big questions in the case. Then they have, make sure y'all, if y'all haven't followed, I'm going to just give you a hint here. Go look at the tweets that have been sent out by Leslie Earhart. All of them. Please go back and look at that and see what you see.
Is there a pattern?
It's just, you'll see some. You'll just see some things that were answered that a lot of people I think might have forgotten.
Damn, I ain't never seen an exciting one from her. I've seen a couple of hers, but I'll have to check that out.
Here, let me see if I can.
Got any of them handy? I'd like to hear them.
There's one I'm not gonna pull it because people will hate on me so bad.
Well, it ain't you that's saying it. You're just reading the tweet.
All right.
Well, I don't want to get you in trouble, man.
No, you ain't gonna get me. I didn't say it. That's true. That is true.
You're just stealing what she said.
That's right. That's a fact. Here it is.
Now you got to do it now.
Person that people have been saying is working with TBI, and she says otherwise.
So here it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just stopped sharing one. Okay.
Man, I'm excited, man. You built this thing up now. I can't wait. What's going on, man?
Did you see it?
Oh no, I'm on the comments. How do I get out of the comment? Hold on. Damn, I can't read it. It's too small.
Here.
Thank you for reaching out. We are not working with Mr. McDonough, nor did we request his assistance. Wow. She straight slammed McDonough's ass, didn't she?
She did, and that's so there's that. And I'm not saying nothing against him, and that was not my intentions. I was going through these tweets, and there's a lot more.
I'm not either. Just in case anybody's listening, I'm not slamming McDonough either. That was Leslie Earhart that done that.
I didn't ask the question, and I didn't give the reply. That's what they said.
Man, she like went a step outside to go after him, kind of with that.
And there's been things that were said like, well, the official 911 call. So it's been put out. So I think that from there it said 623. Well, then the record on the dispatch call says 626. That channel is the one that said 623. And
Oh,
there's things that people need to be aware. I just don't want to get in a war with people. You can't.
no.
That's what's so crazy. You can't say, hey, you can't argue with anybody. You can't say no, hey, maybe not, because just because he has credentials, it's like, oh, woe is can't. You do not question him.
Exactly. And
That's not fair.
no, it's not fair. There shouldn't be nobody that's beyond looking at when they're putting themselves out there.
Yeah, and I've never spoke to the man. I would be respectful to him. Never said really anything ill will against him.
Right.
But I was listening to a panel the other day, and it was like a lot of jabs were taken over here, or taken at us. And
Really?
yeah, and I was like, and it was
We've been having jabs taken at us before we had a channel.
well, people like, it was even on like the Jody Sue stuff. Well, I don't understand, just because she shouldn't have been brought up just because people don't like the way she smokes or doesn't like the way I said it is way more. It has nothing to do with personal anything.
Yes.
It's things she said and done, actions she did on the 14th of June, the day before. So much.
Right.
So are they doing the due diligence to not know that?
You know what? I had an interesting thought the other day. I mean, you even talked about the message and stuff, where she's talking about she didn't know about Summer until they come home with her and Andy seen her, right? That makes me think there's not much of a chance that whatever happened to Summer, that Jody Sue and Candace were both in on it. Because I would think if they were that tight, she would have told her about being pregnant.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I think if something's went down, I think if it's Jody Sue, Candace doesn't have knowledge of it. And if it's Candace, she don't have knowledge of it.
And if they do, then there was the falling out, because Candace got really upset and called Alli. The first time we ever saw her show a lot of emotion was over Jody Sue turning pretty much on her, as she says.
Really?
First off, and this I want to go back and clear this up. The reason I'm saying that about, there's been a lot of people point fingers that say TBI was talking about you, Cam and Alli. TBI was talking about you spreading misinformation. So I said, no, actually, our name has never been brought up. Thank you.
Dude.
But there has been other channels that have.
Oh, I'm putting it out there, Cam. That's my next video. It's going to be titled, Who Was TBI Talking About? And I'm going to put it out there, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for it, but I have a damn good idea exactly who they was talking about.
Well, it's just the truth is, the truth is truth. Some people hate it so much.
Right.
I don't get that. What was that saying that was said? The only people that hate truth are the ones who live in a lie. Is that what it was? Something like it was something very good. I saw it there. Somebody shared that, and I don't want to.
I'm down now to. I think it was that Candace has knowledge of whatever happened.
Whoa.
And I think it could be a larger thing, something to do with around there, because that area just seems sketchy as hell to me.
It did, right. And they could very well. Now, this is one thing I've been very clear. People, nobody ever here is saying Chris McDunn did anything wrong. I just showed that as the only one of the screenshots I have. I have a few other ones. I just haven't got them all marked up the way I want them so I can show them. But nobody's saying anything. So before this is put out there that we're bashing him or anything, that is not what just happened.
No, it's just absolutely not.
That's not what just happened. What we did just now was to show this is what this is what's been said. Now I will say this: Don and Candace have, if they did do something, and they very well could have, and if they are found guilty and there's evidence to back it up, then they need to go face justice. They need to go to the fullest extent for doing anything. If they both were involved, then so be it. But there's been a lot of tunnel vision too.
Right.
That nothing else is accepted unless it is them. That's not fair in
No,
any
it's
way, shape, or form.
Well, that's not how, and everybody talks about police, honing in on one person and having tunnel vision. Well, that's what's happening there too.
Yeah. And there was,
and Cam, I've never personally heard you say that, they didn't have shit to do with it.
Never,
Right.
never.
We never would, because we don't have the knowledge to say that.
Exactly. And I think that's what people don't get. Y'all are not taking up for them. Y'all are just looking into what you think's going on.
Right. And there's
you never said you didn't think they possibly did it either.
Right. And there's the one thing that bothers me though. So a lot of things have been said. Well, they changed their story completely a bunch of times. Show me, please. Show me.
People are saying that because of the bullshit that's out there. They're
Yes.
going along with secondhand information like it's the gospel of truth.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I deal with it all the time, man. And I get a lot of people that have been watching psychics and they act like it's solved. And I'm like, well, then the psychic, if I was psychic and I knew, I would go there my damn self and find her. I wouldn't have to, be telling people tips and all that. And that bothers me is because they act like what people are saying is the gospel truth. And that just blows up any progress you can make on what's actually going on.
This is what they'll say to defense of that too. I'll say, show me where the story was changed. They will then go back and say, well, they added this about washing hands. Or okay, so they went into detail than when was first that. Now then they did so then they'll go with, well, then Don said something different than Don was allegedly not there.
Right.
So whatever he says probably ain't going to be accurate to people that were there.
Well, see, that mirrors like the Michael Vaughn case. The person you're hearing from the most is not the person you should be hearing from.
Right.
You're always hearing from Michael's mother. Well, Michael's mother wasn't there. She was at work. The dad will never come out and speak. And that's a lot of what I think is going on here, too. You're hearing everything from somebody that wasn't there, usually.
Right. And then we see why Don was speaking because we saw how Candace did.
Yeah, we saw how she handled it.
Exactly.
Right.
She butchered it. That first interview, I'm sorry, she looks hammered to me.
And we also have to question this too, guys. Grandma has been allowed to leave the state.
Yeah.
Well, so has Candace.
And Candace since early on.
Grandma present in another disappearance too, so.
Right. And she also, Grandma, it speaks to that investigator over Rose's case on a weekly basis. That investigator calls her to this day.
Calls her.
Really?
Week. Yes.
Whether there's an update or not, he calls her and talks to her about it.
So
and that's from her mouth to my ears. So that's just what she said.
Now,
but I believe it because I do believe it. Just from what she told me.
Right. Well,
police don't do tunnel vision all the time. That's not fair to say. A good investigator does not use tunnel vision.
No, they don't. You never hone in on one person.
No,
go where the evidence leads you.
Right. You're not doing due diligence if you have tunnel vision.
Absolutely not.
And not looking at the trails and the things that were up there we were told when we went up there and asked to film those trails that they were pointed out before to the other creator, and he didn't want to look at them, didn't show interest.
Yeah.
Blew my mind. I was like, those are very important.
Well, people that really want to get to the bottom of it shouldn't have that kind of view, because you and Allie's probably been there as much as anybody. So
Nobody's throwing shade on Michael Vaughn's parents. He was just saying that sometimes people, the one that should be talking is not, and the other one doesn't. That's all was said. Please don't.
yeah, that's all I was saying. I wasn't throwing shade at anybody. I was just trying to explain that people that are talking aren't the ones that were there.
Well, this is good that that just happened, because I was on a panel the other night, and we were attacked ruthlessly over the wells. Now I brought up just another person who was involved, that was close to Summer and Candace in 2020, and people go on the defense hardcore for others. So there's Fred Hill. There's a creator that defends him. There's Jose. There's a creator that fits to like on the defense. Now I want to be very quick to say I didn't. I would say, hey, if something that was said out into the public and was put out as factual on the wells that was not, I'm not going to sit there and say, yeah, because it's popular opinion. If it's not real, it's not true, I'm not going to say it is.
Right.
And I witnessed some of the things. Now, only things I could verify when I was there feces all over the house and rats the size of cats and roaches. No, there wasn't.
Right.
So I can't say that. Did they eat just frozen pizzas and had no food in the house? No. Candace was cooking. And
I don't understand I do know where that came from, but even if you go back and you look at Candace's old Facebook profiles and the pictures that she posted pictures of meals that she made.
Chili, fajitas,
chicken.
I tell you, I've looked at all that, and I've went back too and seen some of the older stuff, and I don't remember if it's you that was saying it or somebody was saying it. It looks like things really took a turn after COVID.
Yeah,
because they do look better beforehand, and there's a lot more vacation stuff and all that.
Does that mean they're perfect parents and stuff? No, it doesn't. She could be the shittiest mom ever and take them on outings all the time.
Right.
My mom we went on stuff out when my mom actually took her turn to drug use. We went on outings all the time because she had to go meet people.
Going on runs with mom.
Yeah. I got to see a lot of different places.
Right.
So I got to sit in the car a lot too. By myself, waiting for Dad and Mom come out of the house. And,
come out of it all right.
Yeah. But does it make it right? No. And nobody's saying that they're right for doing that. So it's just, I don't know where I'm going with it. It's just, if people, I just don't understand why it has to be so closed-minded on certain things.
I tell you, I feel like if you say anything about JSB, you're getting attacked, no matter what.
Yeah. Even though
I could go in her chat and be like, man, I love the way you smoke. And they would block me and get 10 people would be behind them cussing me in my next live.
When I became a member over there, boy.
that still cracks me up, man.
It come flying up through there. She said, oh, no.
I'd like to see that. I'd love to see that live.
By the way, I'm still a member, and she did members only. I got access to that.
Anything good coming through the members only?
It's all about Benny. Everything she has is about Benny.
I tell you, man, I've seen a lot of her posts about him too. It seems like she is really against him specifically, don't it?
Yeah. And she accuses everybody of being like all in cahoots. And the one thing I didn't like, she said, y'all took the bait. Y'all been holding on this info since the vigil. Excuse me, madam. We have been talking about that yellow Nissan Xterra since last year at some point in time. And so don't act like you're your Zebco 33 through or casted out the the master cast and caught the biggest bass because it wasn't.
Right.
You like my analogies there off the hip? Pow.
Yeah, I followed you, man. I got what you saying.
The old Zebco 33.
Man, that's wild that y'all are that close. I didn't realize that. To be honest, I thought you were in Hawkins County.
No.
Negative. I'm in Virginia.
So you had how long of a drive did you have when you went up there and stuff?
45 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't get that. So you put in some work. Boy, you be screwed if you was going up there now with gas as high as it is.
Brother, we were
Yeah.
then, man.
Yeah.
And people see, and that's the thing I get upset about. There's this other channel that's like, we do good work. You wouldn't, and money, all the money I spent, all the money. I never talked about that. It wasn't about that. I didn't care. But
Right.
people, and at the same time, we're getting blamed. Y'all are taking in all this money, getting all this. I can assure y'all 100% I put out way more than we got back.
Dude, that's what, yeah, I've been through that. You know,
And
people
I don't care though. It's not, it's not about that. I'll do it again.
Well, my thing is with that, man, why do people give a damn? You're putting in the work. They're watching you to find out stuff. They're gaining from what you're doing. Why are people so into what somebody's making while they're doing the work? And it's work. I can't stand being on a damn computer. It drives me nuts. And when I'm doing researching and all that shit, that it sucks. I don't like doing it. Oh, it's awful, man. I can't.
And before you know it, your whole day's gone.
Oh, yeah. Brandy, get on to me. She'll be like, "You've been in there for 8 hours. What are you doing?" I'll be like, "I'm editing. I suck at it." You know, it's a lot more than people realize. I think
for sure, man. And like it's sick to tell people, like, why have you lost weight? Why have you done this? First of all, I've been under the most stress I've ever been under in my life through this. Second of all, it's my grandmother passed away too this year. I was very close to.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. But people don't take into account those kind of things. Yeah, okay. If I lost weight, I'm happy about it. I feel good about myself now. So be it, man. And it's just this thing, and I'm fine with it. Attack me all day. As long as I got haters, I know I'm doing something right. Exactly. So that's why I put right there. They hate us because they ain't us.
Right.
If we can all let them do it, man. When it stops is when you got to worry.
They can keep hating, man. I've seen your subscriber count. It ain't hurting you.
And it's not, and that's the thing too. And I've tried to tell everybody that when you don't care about that kind of stuff, the clicks, likes, we don't care about it. If you don't care about that, it happens because your heart's in the right place. You're doing it for the right intentions. I look at my 6-year-old daughter and I saw that's how we got involved with this. I see Summer in my own child.
Right.
And it's in this area, and this, you can vouch for this because you're in this area too. This shit don't happen normally. It's not something that is very few and far between.
Dude, I don't ever remember, and I can't even find one where somebody real close to me has ever disappeared under some crazy ass circumstances and not been found.
You're right. You have, Megan Boswell and Evelyn Boswell, and then you have Summer's case right behind it, and then you have, all these trafficking roundups. You have all this stuff hitting this area, and this was a safe place to live.
Right. Like I'll go to WJHL's website and just type in Hawkins County, and if you go through the articles on Hawkins County, you would be amazed. You would think it was New York City or something.
Yeah.
There's constantly some kind of trafficking, something.
And half the, back in, a couple years ago, most of the news was watching Johnny Wood on WCYB go to different restaurants and eat. That's what it was.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, I wasn't no older than 10. When I went out to play, I'd be out all day and I'd come home at dark and my mom didn't have to worry about me.
Right.
You know?
You know who Dave Dirks is, right? Yeah, he was like the weatherman on the like he was. I would see him.
CYB.
We would see him out places. Night that he was like a famous person. I was like,
No,
oh,
for real.
I was at the movie theater and I was taking a piss in the urinal, and he come in the wall. I was like, I'm peeing beside a Dave Dirks.
Wow.
That's what it used to be like here. Is
For real. Literally the weekend that I met Cam 10 years ago, I ran into Dave Dirks at a Best Buy, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so I'll never forget it because I equate those two things happened in the same weekend, and it was just a huge weekend for me.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. So yeah, but anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just thought that was funny, but
No, I'm with you, man. It is. I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, but then you have all this thing we're finding out. I know you've seen this too. Have you not seen the Virginia State Troopers and the cops that have been getting in trouble around here? It's by the tons.
I seen one just the other day was on the news. Actually, I can't remember what it was for. I want to say it was for something to do with drugs.
People took that live we did way out of context. It's not about the good ones. We know there's many good officers out there, but it has been a rising thing that we've seen, especially locally, not just in Tennessee, but in my state. In this,
Well, I go through this. I go through it a lot too, and I try to make sure everybody understands. I am a huge supporter of law enforcement. However, law enforcement is no different than any large group. There's going to be bad apples, and and you really need to find those, get them out of there because they have a huge effect with the control and the power they have.
And the number one crime that they're getting in trouble for is SA against minors.
Really?
Yes, that's that info we covered the other day. There, I showed the statistics and backed up where my info was coming from.
What area was that for?
That's nationwide.
Wow, that's kind of shocking.
And
I don't doubt you, but I wouldn't have thought that.
Go to that live the other day. It's the one that says mind blown, and I have those links in the chat.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane, man. But yeah, I answered you back about Richard's case. Of course, do cover it, man. That he needs his case. We hold that case very close to our heart too, because I became very close friends with his family through this, and they
knew that?
No, my neighbor introduced me to the case. My neighbor is from Richlands and was like, "Hey, you need to cover this." I did. She got me in touch with Richard's cousin through talking about this and helping them. They really took a brave step out and to speak out against the things that are happening over there.
Oh, absolutely. I know the stuff that Brandy was just telling me last night. Like, I ain't caught up. She just give me like the basics, and I was like, that is mind blowing. She's half scared to even go up there now.
Yeah, the family of Richard has been terrified of this. They're like, we're gonna. So I'll tell you what the investigator did. As soon as they came on our channel when we started covering it, that investigator, after he closed Richard's case, went to the wife of Richard and said, "Why did the family go to social media? Why did they go on that cracking cases? They were talking bad about you, trying to cause a fight between them." Which the wife said, "I watched it." No, they didn't. That's
Really?
one. Told her that the best thing they all could do was to burn Richard's stuff and move on.
Wow.
And then,
but there's been a couple weird things, right?
3 men found within 200 yards in places that were already searched, and the remains didn't add up with the time period. So Richard was gone for 11 months before he was found in a place right behind his house where he hung out to get away from everything. It's just a little place in the woods where he chilled.
That his family had searched multiple
times. His wife went up and posted a laminate, like a note on the tree that he hung out and said, Richard, if you see this, please let us know you're okay. They find him 11 months later, not even 30 feet from that tree. Bull.
That's wild. I
Clothes,
didn't know that part.
clothes still in good condition. The other one of the other family members said, me and Richard bought a mossy oak pants at the same time, and he was supposed to be out in the elements for 11 months, and mine were in the house getting done in the laundry, and his looked better than mine.
And the stuff that was in his pockets was all dirty and like had
I've
dirt and
showed all
mud
the
and stuff
yeah.
on it, but
Well,
his
is he,
actual clothes were clean.
is he the one whose autopsy didn't match up to, or is that's
All three
All
of them.
yeah.
because I know there was
All
one
three
you
of
were
them.
saying had drowned, but it looked like he had the shit beat out of him, and I
Yeah.
know no water in his lungs.
Yep.
But
That
yeah, they said he
actually
drowned.
just went missing at the beginning of July, was found a few days later. And I mean, sorry, beginning of June. So that was just earlier this month, that guy.
That's crazy.
And
I got to
that
get into that.
is very close to my heart because my family lives there. And so it just worries me for them.
Right.
And
The one fellow that was found in the water, so they're all in this little area in the middle of Richlands, bro, not in the woods, in the middle of Richland, a wooded area behind Grants.
God.
from the hospital.
Yeah, so it's not like then they're just all there, all disappeared at different times. But the one that was found in the water was from Honeacre. What is he doing in? They find his body in Richland there, and he disappeared taking his trash out. All three of their names start with R. There's another. Just weird, man. Weird.
What is the radius on how far apart they were found?
Here, I'll show you. I'll pull it up real quick. I got them. I've covered this quite a bit, and you can go back to the videos. They're in a playlist on Richard. If you ever need anything off of, or just reach out and I'll help you with anything. But they, let me see here.
I can't believe that hasn't got some more attention because I never heard about it until you.
Yeah, they didn't. They covered it when he went missing, and they didn't say anything till his remains were found on the news.
And literally, it was just little clips on the news. Like we have the same news station here, and we didn't even know about Richard until months later when our neighbor told us.
What was the final determination of what caused his death?
Richard, a fall, blunt force trauma to the head and torso, but his body was ripped in half.
Well, where he was found, was there some huge place he could fall from?
It was a steep kind of embankment, but like his cousin said on the live the other night, he would have been stopped by a tree or something up there. He was at
underbrush and growth. Yeah.
Well, there's many trees that there's no way unless he's dodging as he's rolling like Sonic the Hedgehog.
And they said that the one tree had been uprooted and the roots were about 6 feet tall, and that part of his body was hung on it. I hate to say that. God, it sounds so bad.
Well, I mean,
but it's true.
The family, here it is. I found it. Okay, so let me share this.
I don't know how you could cause that kind of injury if it's that bad.
Exactly. And his
like Bigfoot slammed his ass up against a tree or something. I don't know what would do that.
And they didn't test. This is another thing. So his clothing and stuff was never sent off to be, to a lab to be tested for. They sent it in a wet trash bag, still damp, back to the family, and didn't even send it off for anything. Can you see that right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Ricky G. That's the man that was found in the water right here.
Okay.
That's where he's found. This is where Richard's found. Right here at the X. And this is where Ray Nesbitt was found.
Wow. It's almost a line, ain't it?
Yeah. Okay, this is Grant's right here. And Richard's house is right here. You can't see it from this picture, but there it is. Okay, here's a better one. There's where Richard lived.
Right.
So he's found right there. Tell me for 11 months.
God, that seems unlikely as hell.
Law
The
enforcement
family-
refused to search for him.
Did the family did they know about his hiding spot?
Yeah, the wife went and put a note on the tree.
And the family had searched there many times because he would walk that same hill. He would walk it to his sister's house because his sister lived right below him.
Yeah, so his sister lives on one side and he lived on the other side of the water tower.
Wow.
Yeah, she actually, from where her porch is, she could see where his remains were found. That's another thing.
That's mind blowing, man. That's almost like a Dave Pilatus 411 missing case.
Serial killer.
Something's up. Because I know that, I don't know a lot about that area, but it doesn't seem like the type you have all that shit going on.
You remember the Pizza Plus stuff, right?
Yes.
That's right there too. Where
Yeah, that same town. Well, kinda.
it is. It's
Well, that was more like Cedar Bluff.
same thing.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sure, I've been to where you're talking about right now.
Yeah. See.
That's in Richlands, right?
Yeah. Well, Raven, Richland, Cedar Bluff. Yeah. It's
They
right.
all kind of merge together, though, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you I've already been there. Do you got all that stuff online? Your little things like you're showing me now?
It's in the videos.
Oh, I'll check that shit out, man. I'm going to look into that. That is so wild, and it's finally something that's close enough to where I can go there. Because I think you have to be able to get a much better feel. That's why I respect what y'all have done, because I know you've been there, you've talked to them. You know, you're not going through secondhand information.
Well, we're getting ready to go out there and meet up with them like in the next few days, somewhere soon. And we'll talk to them. Maybe we can do a team effort or something on this one.
Oh, it'd be great, man. That needs some publicity because something is wrong, and it seems like the cops aren't worried about it.
Thank you, Flower Power. Wow. Thank you so much. She said, thank you for Cam and Alli for being truthful and full of integrity. You two are not just the cutest, but the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. We'll do something because I feel like this deserves more than, and just the way that they're getting all tore up for them talking out about it is something's not right.
I think you're right, though, man. It might be a serial killer.
Grant's Desiree is a grocery store.
No, that Grant's is the furniture.
No,
place.
no.
No, I know where Grant's the grocery store is, and it's on the other side of the road.
I thought they said. Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Okay. Whoa.
I have been there so many times in my life. That's where we used to do our
Easy,
shopping.
killer. Easy.
I'm telling you. I'm just telling you.
Wow.
Listen.
You done got her wound up now, ain't you?
Yeah, tuck my tail and go shake in the corner.
This is where I grew up, so this is where we went shopping because the town that I was from, we didn't have.
All right,
places.
grocery. All right, supermarket,
You don't
sweet.
Shut up. You're bud.
She's gonna go.
Is that one where the grocery store is now? Because Grant's the grocery store used to be
are we
across the way.
questioning your own self?
Well, I haven't been there in like 5 years now. But
Oh, I thought you knew it so well.
Fill up.
It all comes to light.
Here, let's just pull that back up here now, and we'll see.
Used to be roses.
Hmm.
I hear doubt in your voice, Alli.
She literally attacked me, got mad, and then questioned herself in the same breath.
In
And
a 30-second span.
I know it so well, she said. And then she said, but I ain't been there in 5 years. Give me a break. What?
I was born at Grant's.
I get a discount because I shop there so much. They love me because I'm me.
She gonna throw her Super Saver card at you from Grant's here in a minute.
Yeah,
Are you a couponer?
I need to be. Prices.
Well, I wish I knew how to.
Brandy's learning, man. We got a hell of a stockpile of toothpaste and shit.
That's a good thing to have. I mean,
I'd get up there at the register and they'd get mad at me 'cause I'd be like, "You count it."
Oh, I'd get embarrassed when my coupon wouldn't go through and walk out probably.
Well, same. Or people behind me be like, "Shh," and I'd be like, "Okay, just don't worry about it. I'll be back later or something." And I'd
Yeah.
never come back.
I'll see you at midnight.
Yeah, yeah.
That's wild though, man. People should look into that case.
They
You know,
should. They should.
because a lot of what's going on with summer right now, that's out in the ether is just a load of shit. So, that might be something to look into that you could move something forward a little bit.
Well, that's and we've been covering this one for quite a while now, but it's just something that's actually what we're buckling down on it so much because I'm just I'm never gonna give up on Summer's case and because it is right here in our backyard so to speak.
Exactly.
And so I'm going. We made a promise that we would never give up on it. So I don't care how much hate comes. I will cover it, but probably not as much until there's something new. I've talked about everything I can talk about.
Yep.
And so and that's the thing too. We only know that. So other people are like, you need to quit. You need to do that. I'll quit when I'm done talking about what I feel like was important. So
exactly.
see your way out of there. Now, when you bring something to the table, and I'm gonna say you need to just stop. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. I get a ton of that. If I do a 2-hour live and I go 10 minutes without mentioning Summer's name, even though the title doesn't have her name in it, somebody's going to bitch at me.
I want to do a live one day. I'm gonna get on here and just go for 20 minutes, and then I'm just gonna quit.
I bet you'd have 300 people watching at least.
I'll say that's because I can. Because I'm Cam. And I'm just playing. That was lame. Oh, gosh. You said the touch DNA thing was corny, and look where we're at now.
Corny.
It is corny.
Did you see the old turd burglar up there above you on your picture there? That's what it says under it. Says the old turd burglar.
Oh man, why I got to be under the turd burglar for?
Why are you labeling him?
Look,
He can be whatever he
look
wants.
what's under me. I'm the turd herder.
You're rounding them up, and I'm stealing them.
Yeah, and then you got the old troll here in the middle. It says Cam's Troll Patrol.
How close are you to the Hawkins County border?
That's.
Ballpark.
So, well, where Sullivan County, is actually closer to the Wells house. They're right over the line there in Beach Creek, Sullivan County line. So I would say to get there, 45 minutes exactly.
Yeah, I'd be easy in Hawkins County. If you're saying anything bad about Ronnie, he's probably got to look out for your ass.
Oh, I already know. And they, I've said my piece from the beginning. I've been very vocal about it, but I've also tried to be very, very truthful and show why I said the things I said.
Right.
So, I mean,
there's something going on there. It's obvious. I just don't know if it's connected to Summer or not. But you can tell they're dirty in the sheriff's department. That's why I tell everybody, if you're going to call in tips, call them into the TBI.
Yeah.
Because I'd like for them to hear it first. Because I swear, I think if it goes into the good old boy hotline, it's probably going to get lost.
Somebody said, okay, I actually got I got a members only live in 30 minutes. I'm going to have to close this one down. Thank you
for having me up, man.
No problem, man. Yeah, email me and I'll give you a number or something to call us or something.
All right, man. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.
All right, brother. See you. All right, guys. Thank you, Lauren Blaylock. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. It's been good. Regardless, I haven't been paying attention to chat, and I apologize. I can't when I'm talking or focus on something. So I don't know what's happened. It shouldn't have been any way, but one way. But obviously it wasn't. But obviously it was way worse than the faces you're making over there. What are you laughing at?
I can't. Don't.
That's pretty funny. Eggplant. Let's see. Thanks everyone again. Look, y'all been awesome. I appreciate it.
Cats, I'm so sorry. I accidentally just hid you, and I did not mean to, but I unhid you as fast as I did. I'm so sorry.
Everything that was shared on here was verified and backed up on as far as the stuff with us calling TBI, calling Hawkins County. Go back after we get done. You can verify that. I'm going to make clips of both of the phone calls so that we have something that everybody can go reference from. Yeah, I will be on. They actually have a members only live scheduled here in 30 minutes on this channel. 30 minutes on this channel. Catch it. I hope y'all can be there if you're a member. Thank y'all for joining. We'll close out how we always do, and we'll see you over there. Dear Lord, thank you for what you do. Thank you for everybody that's come together. Let the truth be known. Let the facts come out. Lord, we ask that whoever is responsible for anything and that could cause harm to Summer in any way, shape, or form be brought to justice, God. We ask that you just put people in the right place at the right time to find her. We pray for a miracle that she's found safe and sound. We ask for Michael Vaughn to be found safe and sound. We ask for all these cases to be solved. We ask for answers for Richard's case. Thank you, God, for what you do every day in our life. Forgive us of our transgressions. Forgive us of our shortcomings. But Lord, let us always be very humble with who we are, and we are not perfect and never will be, and we are far from perfect. Thank you again for everything you do, God. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
So that's it for me and Allie.
For 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes. We appreciate you. We love you. We will catch you over there until the next live we do. Remember, at the end of the day, everybody wants justice.
But justice doesn't have to be carried out with hate.
All right. Till next time, keep on cracking. God bless. Love it. You're going to make fun of me every time, Allison. I don't care.